You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that feeling that you have when you are resting and you are feeling like you are hunted, like if there's something hunting you, and it makes resting not feel good. Even while you are doom scrolling or holding your phone, you feel like you should be doing something else, but you don't know what that thing is. So in this video, I'm going to go over 4 points that you should consider if you are feeling that restless energy 24/7. And these are the things that helped me counter this problem. And the first thing that I want you to think about is that you maybe are wasting your potential. And this is the case like in 99% of the time. You are maybe wasting your potential. While you are resting, while you are holding your phone, you could be doing something much better, acting on your potential, doing something that will get you closer to that potential that you have. Because if you don't, like if you have a huge potential that you can reach and you are not acting on it, then you are wasting it, obviously. And when you waste it, I notice that every time I don't do the actions that get me closer to my potential and that get me closer to my goals, at least one action, like for example, running, working out, working on my business, like one action is enough to get rid of that feeling of restlessness. So start. The only thing that I want you to start doing from now on is every day try to do something that gets you closer to those goals of yours. And if you don't have any, you should sit down and try to figure them out. Because if you are not, then what are you doing with your life? You should have some things that are clear in your mind that you want to achieve. You should have things that you want to achieve today, things that you want to achieve this month, and big goals, for example, like reaching financial freedom, getting a degree in something. These are the things that you should put. These are goals, and you should break them down. Like you should have yearly goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, and then daily things that get you closer to those goals. And this is the fastest way that you can implement to get rid of that feeling of restlessness. So start doing every day something that gets you closer to those goals. And if you don't have them figured out, you should sit and figure them out and write them on a paper that you can see like 24/7. I personally have a paper next to my bed in which I'm writing all my goals. So the first thing in the morning when I wake up, the first thing I see is that paper. So I'm reminded that today I should do actions that get me closer to my goals. And this is the first way. Which brings me to the second point, which is the fact that you don't have something that motivates you in your life. Like you should be doing things that you like. There are a lot of people, sadly, that I meet who are living for others. They are doing things for the sake of approval, for the sake of validation. They only live for validation. And this is the most miserable way to live. You should live a life that you chose to live, not that others forced you to live. If you live for others' validation, then I hate to break it to you, but you will never get it. And whatever you do, there's going to be people who like you and there's going to be others who don't. So choose and do the things that you want to do, and you are going to live a happy life, a true life, and you are going to become excited. You are going to have a beautiful life to the point that you feel excited in the mornings. You get up naturally. There are days in which I don't need an alarm to wake up because of how excited I am for the upcoming day. So plan your days ahead. Like do something that motivates you every day, that gets you closer to your goals. It doesn't have to be painful. And even if it is, make it fun. There are people who are romanticizing running. Everything you do, make it fun. You should have a fun life. If you don't have a life that you like, then are you even living, man? And this is the third point that I want to cover. There are people who are living. There are people who are living, and then we have people who are just existing. And this is very dangerous. There are people who are just existing. Let that sink in. If you were living, you would feel alive, and you wouldn't feel that feeling that we are talking about, that restless feeling, that feeling that makes you numb to everything. So start living, start doing things that you like, start living for yourself. You are allowed to make mistakes, you are allowed to make the wrong choices, but don't stay in the same place. Don't stay in the same place. Always keep moving forward. And don't fall into that category of people who are scared to move forward because they are afraid of making mistakes. There's no one who made it in life who hasn't made mistakes along the way. So start moving forward. Start doing things that you like. Start committing the wrong decisions. Start doing wrong things. As long as you are moving forward, because someone who makes a bunch of mistakes along the way but learns from them and keeps moving forward and makes another mistakes, learns from it, keeps moving forward, is better than that person who is so afraid of making a mistake to the point that he isn't even taking action, he isn't even moving forward in his life. He ends up just existing, not living. So this is very dangerous. I want you to pay attention and be careful to this. Start living and stop existing. Don't try to get by in this life, because you are going to live this life once. You only have one shot at this life. So better make it worth it and start making mistakes. It's going to be messy, but you are going to figure it out at the end. Only if you take action. And if you don't, you are going to be sadly stuck in the same place, and you're going to regret it later on, because you are going to see those people that you laughed at who were making mistakes, you're going to see them succeeding. But you, who were so afraid and so egotistical to the point that you didn't want to make any mistakes, you are going to be stuck in the same place. So who is better? The person who does the mistakes and learns from them and keeps moving forward regardless of how messy it is, or the person who stays stuck in the same place because he is afraid of making mistakes. So be very careful of this. If you ever sat down and felt restless while resting, like when rest isn't resting, if you understand what I'm saying, and if you ever felt this way, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is only happening because you don't deserve that rest that you are getting. I see so many people who are so comfortable in their life to the point that they start feeling bad for themselves. This is exactly what's happening to you. When you are resting and when you are doing nothing productive throughout your day, and then you spend your whole day just laying down and wonder why I feel restless, even though I laid down the whole day. It's because your body wasn't designed to lay down the whole day. God didn't give you a body. God didn't create you to sit around the whole day, wasting the day like a sloth. You should be moving, you should be active, you should be doing things productive, things that get you closer to your goals, things that get you closer to God, things that improve you, that improve your fitness, that improves your health, that improves your life in general. So if you ever felt this restless feeling, like, to sum it up, it's you feeling bad for yourself. It's your body telling you to get up and do something with your life. This is the final sign that your body is able to give you, to tell you, hey man, get up, do something, start making something. Your body is tired of rest. Like, have you ever heard this? Your body is literally tired of rest, of comfort. Your body wasn't designed to sit around all day. So if you ever sat around and felt restless, and then you wonder, why am I feeling this way? It's because you wasted the whole day sitting around, dummy. Start doing something with your life. Get up. Make something. Make yourself prouder of yourself. When you do something, like if you ever did something great, you would understand exactly what I'm talking about. When you did if you ever did something that you thought you couldn't do, you will understand what I'm describing. When you do it, how good is that feeling? That feeling that you get when you accomplish something so great that even you don't believe that you did it. This is what your body wants. This is what you were designed for. Not to sit around all day. You are literally killing yourself. This is a slow death, like a silent death. Every day, day by day, when you sit around all day, wasting the day doom scrolling, or just sleeping the whole day. And this is sadly the routine of 80% of people. They sit around the whole day doing nothing. I'm not some David Goggin type of guy. I myself do this most of the time. But this is bad. This is not what we were designed for. And I was a victim of this. I was too a victim of this. Because I used to sit around the whole day, and then at the end of the day, when I get up tomorrow, I feel restless and I wonder how. And I wonder why. It's obvious. The reason is obvious. How do you expect yourself to feel when you wasted the whole day just sitting around? When you were designed to conquer, designed to accomplish great things, designed to do things that challenge you, to do things that get you closer to your goals, that challenges your beliefs, challenges your limits. So from today, moving forward, I'm talking to you like the way I told myself when I wanted to stop feeling this way. I want you to start doing every day something that challenges you and that gets you closer to the goals that you have. And if you don't have any, I repeat, if you don't have any, you should sit and try to figure them out. Because if you are living your life without having goals and things that you want to achieve, then you are just existing. You are not living. Living is having something that you want to achieve throughout this life. Because we have one shot at this life. So better make it worth it. We are going to live once. Just let this sink in. You are going to live once. I am going to live once. Everybody is going to live once. And sadly, you see everybody wasting their lives. They are just trying to get by, shying away, not doing what they want, sitting around, wasting their days, wasting their weeks, wasting their months, wasting years until they reach like 30, 35, maybe 40. Then regret start hitting and they start feeling regret because of how much time they wasted when they had energy to do anything. So go and chase your goals. Chase them like if you're going to die tomorrow. I heard this quote, this concept in Stoicism, in which they say that you are now a dead man. Like imagine that you are now a dead man. Now take what is left of your life and start doing it. And this will make you think about the things that you are wasting, think the potential and the things that you were putting off because you thought that you were going to live forever. Most people are living like if they are going to be on this earth forever. But the sad reality is that we get a finite time on this earth. So start utilizing it. And if you ever felt restless, remember me, remember this video, and get up. Start doing something that will get you closer to your goals. Something that motivates you, something that fulfills you. It can be painful, it can be, I don't know, I don't care. As long as it is aligning with your purpose, with your general direction in life. Click here to learn more. Drop us a like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching the video, and as always, stay hard.